Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. And the Sun Devils will put total leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Arizona State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Fires left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Brown will throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hamilton. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. On the ground, it's Green. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. On his way back from the 20. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
I think this team is going to want to think twice about whether or not they want to kick to this guy again. He's just got way too much speed. If you don't get him down the first time, this guy can kill you.
Brown wants to pass. Working that left side now. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. With the catch, it's Green. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback making checks. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The inside handoff. Turning it on. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's a great individual effort by the running back on that last play. It's 3rd and forever. He tried to get his team the first down. Not enough. Let's see what they do on 4th.
Punt is in the air. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Floating away. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Brown will throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He might want another play. On third down, he drops the throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Grove. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's got it. First down and more. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Grove. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Quick strike complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point there.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And the Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Gonna run it. It's Green. He breaks a tackle. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Finds the tight end. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Sun Devils are marching down the field.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Throws to the back. Caught, close to the marker, it's Green. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. He wants to change route. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got the tight end. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a 1st half.
Brown will throw it. Touchdown, Arizona State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabs it in the middle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Breaks into the open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now, listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Green. Still on his feet at the 35. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the 1st down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Green. Running to Green. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. He's got it. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Quickly to the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
It's going to be tough offensively. 3rd and long scenario like this, you know you're seeing zone coverage and you got tiny windows to throw into. The timing's almost got to be perfect, and it wasn't that time, allowing the DB to swat that one away.
On 4th down, going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Trying to barrel in. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
Finds his big tight end. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a stop for this defense. What a tremendous play. Wide receiver going in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Fields. He's loose at the 15. He's down right at the 17, and the clock will stop to move the chains on the 1st down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Let's see if they can keep that 1st half momentum rolling. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wants to adjust the pattern. Brown will throw it. Takes the easy completion. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Punts it out of the air. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team, led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin, would just steamroll teams. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give out of the gun. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Might be calling a hot route. Brown wants to pass. Pulls it in. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes a connection. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Danced his way through traffic, pickup of 4 to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Defense might bring the house here. Got it behind the line. It's Bush. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Gee. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. A spectacular one-hand grab. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. The Cowboys are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. completion to the right. There he goes. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Grab behind the line. It's Fields. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Get it out to the supersonic guy. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The offense changing the play. Brown will throw it. Zings it complete to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Catch in the middle, it's Hamilton. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Hamilton. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hamilton. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads it left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quickly complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick release on the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lopez. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lopez. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, they're after him. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits him right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. That 1 interception and the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Sun Devils are facing 3rd and inches. Gonna look downfield again. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Arizona State! The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a...
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll line up for a second down play. Now the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Lopez. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Sun Devils will try to move the chains on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter, so you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this is taking over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.